Hello everybody. Today it is Sunday morning. Are we recording, Annie? Yes, we are recording. You say hello? You say hello? Emma Jane is wearing one of her turbans today. So Annie decided she wanted a turban on as well. So I'm going to be tidying off this shelving today. You can get a better look at it. We'll take it all off. We're going to put it on the bed. I've put a sheet on my bed because this will be dusty. So I put a sheet on my bed so we can take it off, put it on the bed, talk through it. You know what I do, talk for England. And then I'm hoping I'll be able to get this up for Tuesday, for Tidy Up Tuesday, and help you if you've got just what looks like a little area to do, but you're like, oh, I just don't want to do it. I'm the same. But what I usually do, I'm not doing it now because I'm videoing. What I usually do is set a timer for 20 minutes. And then I'm like, right, I'm going to do what I can in 20 minutes. And then usually, excuse the dog, she's outside barking. I've got Bee here as well. I've had to shut the door because I'm waiting for an Amazon delivery. So if you hear her barking, she's not in distress. She just wants to come in. She's just, no, she don't even want to come in. She just wants, hey, why have you shut the door on me? So please don't worry about our Millie. Yeah, so I want to do the shelving, and it's been on my list for a little while, but I really was thought, oh, I'll do it when I don't have Jack for the weekend, for the week when Rebecca and Jack are away. And oh my god, then I turn around and get a migraine, don't I? So yesterday I just spent the whole day completely in bed. Friday night I couldn't even, Friday afternoon I could not even move, but today I can still feel the headache, but it's manageable, if that makes sense. Whereas like late Friday, later on in the afternoon, early evening, and then yesterday I couldn't hardly lift my head off of the bed. It hurt that much. Yesterday evening it started to ease, and I got some better medication, some stronger medication. So it's been a bit easy. So, but this is all I'm going to do. Okay, don't think. You know, I know that I have a lot of friends on here who think, oh my God, Caroline, you're doing too much again. Don't do too much. No, it's okay. I need to do something. I need to do something. Otherwise, I'm like, oh my gosh, I had a list of things I want to do. I've also got to go down into Hillside and pack it all away because Russ has put the blind up. So I've got to go down there and pack it all away, but not today. This is the only thing I'm doing today, and then I'm getting back in my bed. All right. But normally, as I say, I would set a timer for about 20 minutes and work to that timer. And what I've achieved. What I haven't. And long term, people here who've watched us will know, I know she's barking. I know. But she wants the door open. The trouble is, she'll come in and then she'll bark to go out. And then she'll come in. And then I don't mind when the Amazon man's gone. I'll just leave the door open. But at the moment, I'm waiting. He's just messaged me. He's one stop away. So. And I've got Bee here. Millie's fine, but I've got Bee, and Bee chases any delivery person. She chases. She gets your post as soon as it comes in the front door if you don't get there first. So I have to be aware of them. But Millie was outside perfectly fine sunbathing. As soon as she heard that door get shut, that's it. She started barking. So another thing I do is on a Monday, I write a list of things I would like to achieve. That's above the normal things that I want to do anyways, like cook tea or go shopping or prepare vegetables or do the hoovering or do the, no, ironing usually goes on the list. Do the hoovering, just the normal day-to-day things. Ironing is not a normal day-to-day thing, okay, because I hate it. So that has to go on a list. And for me, writing things down makes me do it. But I'm also don't get so het up that if I don't have my list done by Friday, I'm just like, well, it goes on next week's, doesn't it? Like I try and work out what is more important to me. So on Monday morning, what's important to me Monday morning is to ring and change 2 appointments, 2 doctor's appointments. So I must ring and change those. Oh God, I better go and just hush her up, and then we'll get started on here. So what you'll see me do first of all is, as I say, I'll do an outline of it so you can see it all. It's just dusty. That's what it is. And yeah, I've put a sheet on my bed so I can just put the stuff on. And then look, there's Emily. She's been with me. She's been with me the last few days, lying in the bed because I felt so rough that I couldn't really do anything else. And so she's been with me. But when I got back from seeing Sam and that, I was like, right, I'm going to have Wednesday in bed. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to relax. And then I can get to my list that I can do with not having Jack here. Both my head tells me something completely different. And also in that video, I edited a video this morning while I was lying in bed. And in that video, I can hear myself saying that my fibro was really bad on Sunday as I was driving. And on Monday, I had a really banging headache. So I don't know. I could have had this headache all along. It could be a virus, but it turned into a full-blown migraine. And if I keep talking, it's just going to get even worse again, isn't it? But yeah, I need to move through it. I don't like having to stay in bed when it's not my choice. Does that make sense to anybody? If it's my choice, I don't mind staying in bed. But if it's not my choice and it's been forced upon me by chronic illness, I'm like, because you plan for the ones you're going to stay in bed for, don't you? This is unplanned. 2 days of doing nothing, unplanned. So now I've got both dogs back in again. And they're now in my bedroom. So the thing is, Bee's a bit of a moody old mare. And Millie's blind, got dementia, a little bit deaf. But don't let that fool you. That's her barking now. Oh, might be my delivery driver. Nothing exciting, just household bits because I couldn't get out and do any shopping. Aren't these great shelves? So Russ made me these shelves after I saw some that I liked when we first moved in, but they just were the wrong size and not how I wanted them. So he made these to my specification with the leftover bits of oak flooring that we have. So they've turned out really, really well. I love it. And I think I'm just going to, I don't know yet. I've got some, see, I know we've got Frozen Girly up there because Frankie and I both like Frozen, in case you didn't know that. But also I've got some other really nice dolls that are in a bag that are still boxed. Like, I think it's Wonder Woman and few ones like that. But I don't like them out. I had them out down in Hillside and then it worried me because of the sun and I didn't want to put them out. So I'm not sure whether to just keep this, as it's mostly Peter Rabbit. It's just, I think, just that there, just our Frozen Girly, and I don't really want to get another shelf put up by Russ. I'm looking at something that I think might be broken over there, a shelf. Russ had to go up into the attic, and the attic space is there above Frankie's bed. While I was away, he had to go up in there, and I think, oh, it's probably not broken. I better not say he's broken something if it's not broken. It could be just the way the wood's made. It's warped or something. Story of my life, blaming Russ for something and he hadn't even done it. Oh, poor sod. Anyway, let's get to taking these things off and then putting them on here. So this is the bunk bed. I've just scooched it out the way a little bit. Perfectly. I cleaned behind there the other day, so they're fine. And I have that rolling cabinet that I got really cheap from Amazon here that I keep beside my bed with bits and pieces on. So I rolled that out. But yeah, it's looking very, very nice and clean. The delivery's here. So when Russ orders his stuff off of Amazon, he includes nice healthy snacks like bits of seaweed. And for those of you who live in Wales, these are a delicacy, aren't they? These are like a Welsh staple is seaweed. And I can't remember what actually it's called, the seaweed dish. When Russ and I went and did our nice long tour of Wales, we ate some. Let's just say when you got the big famine, what was it, the potato famine and everything going on and lack of food, if that's all you could eat was the seaweed, you know, that yeah, you had to. But you know, Russ now eats it by choice. So these are like crisped up bits of seaweed in little squares, little like rectangles, and as you can see, these are wasabi flavor. Well, I don't like that at all. And he also buys himself, these are opened from the cupboard, but I just want to show you the comparison between mine and Russ's. Got himself some Feel Good walnut halves. They're okay. They just get stuck in my throat. I like peanuts. I like nuts roasted it with honey, caramelized nuts, because I have such a sweet tooth. So that's Russ's. Let me show you mine purchases. All I can say is I'm so glad Christmas is coming. Because who had a tube of Smarties in their stocking at Christmas? Woo! I still have to buy these things for my girls now. I still like to have these myself now. So with my Amazon delivery today, I got Smarties, a whole tube of Smarties. So Caroline, this happens on a Tuesday morning. Caroline, you've put £1 on this week. Any ideas? Any ideas why? Yes. If it's not a few glasses of cider in the summer, it's definitely, these are Nestle, but it's definitely Smarties. I mean, the best thing to do with these sort of tubes is just to open your mouth and just fill up your mouth. It's just so cool. But let me tell you, they do not taste the same as they did when I was a child, because of course they don't have all the additives and the colorings and all that in them these days. And you can get just orange ones that come out in November. Boo, no. And I ordered myself 2 blankets because I wanted to go to, I went to Dunelm last week. They didn't have any blankets with Sherpa fleece on that I like. So I want to go to the range because I know they do them in the range. Of course, I haven't been able to get there. And I don't know now when I'm going to have time to go to the range. Probably not until next weekend. And all I need them now, it's getting cold. When I have a headache, I need to be snuggly. And so I ordered them. And so that's where that came with that. I just thought I'd do you a little comparison between Russ's healthy treats and my treats. Okay, I'm standing on my little high chair just so I can show you along the top just the bits we've got. It is dusty, that's the thing, and it didn't get dusty in here until I started coming in here and opening the window every day because I need a window open. Only during the day. I don't have it open in here in the night because the spiders will probably come in. So I've given Sam a few of my bits and pieces over time because she also has Peter Rabbit Nursery. And I did have a Peter Rabbit Nursery, but then I like so many more things, guys, as you all know. Like Russ gave me that one year for Christmas and I can't bring myself to open it. That's why it's still in the box. But we'll talk about the things as we go on, as I take them down. It's just me creaking on this box, this silly box I've got. This silly box I've got to stand on, this funny step thing. All right, but there you go. I don't think it's going to look any different because I'm literally just going to be putting stuff back. But I know that a lot of people like to, and me as well, have watch people, and then while they're listening to people, or maybe put a person on in the background and listen to them, they do stuff themselves. That's what I do. That's what I do to help me as well. And this is a tension rod that I've hung that on. I got it for down in Hillside, but it wasn't long enough for what I wanted. So I just use it to put that up there. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, mind my knee. There we go. Mind your knee, Annie. Hey, say mind your knee, Mama. Yeah, look at it. I know you do like Peter Rabbit, don't you? Yeah, you like Mummy. You like Peter Rabbit. You want to play a Funka Munka? There you go. You play a Funka Munka then. Yeah. So I've got the more delicate things over there. There's like miniatures there that I made to go with Miss Tiggy Winkle. So I do like her. In fact, I just like them all. Just like them all. So I don't think we are going to put this back. I mean, really what I should do is let Frankie have that out and play with, shouldn't I? She's out today. She's out with a friend today. Molly's having a nap, supposed to be. And Maisie's up here playing with that new toy that we got the other day on Frankie's bed. I really don't want to have to put another shelf up here, you see. This is what I thought was splitting this. And it's not. But I think Russ had to glue it, of what I remember when I first had it. So we got that. We've had that for years. So if you knew me before pre-COVID, because we bought this property in COVID, just before COVID, you will remember this. Russ bought it for me when we went to B&Q one day, because I sing that song all the time. Sing that song all the time. And there's my Precious, and everything is just looking a state, and it looks a state, doesn't it, when you're doing something like this? So you can probably see the dust there. I wipe out that window so much, but this I don't, because I'm just naughty. Because look, because look, this is what you gotta do. So what we do is we'll wipe it off, and then I'll talk about the stuff as I put it up, okay? Well, that's it for this video, because as you'll see in the next video, it is 75 minutes long, I think. So it would have been, that's already over an hour. So you can see how long it actually took me to sort out all that and yip on to you at the same time. Just doing this little voiceover Tuesday in between my appointments. So I want to get this little video up for Tuesday evening, for Tidy Up Tuesday. Thank you very much, everybody, and for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.